again. My name's Gabe Zolna. This is April the 10th, 2018. Just read an interesting article, watched a fascinating 1-hour video. It's posted on yournewswire.com. News Truth Unfiltered. This was posted on the 5th of April, 2018. Title: Bill Cooper was murdered after predicting 9/11 and naming Osama bin Laden as scapegoat. Have you heard me say that more than once? Huh? Bill Cooper, one of the top world's conspiracy researchers, predicted the 9/11 attack nearly 3 months before they occurred, warning Americans that Osama bin Laden will be used as a scapegoat to justify the invasion of Afghanistan. William Bill Cooper was best known for his 1991 book, Behold, a Pale Horse. He made it his life's mission to expose the Illuminati and satanic forces behind world events. Locklip.com reports on his June 28, 2001 broadcast. He went on to predict 9/11, adding that the U.S. government would attempt to use Osama bin Laden as a scapegoat. Quote, "I'm telling you, be prepared for a major attack, but it won't be Osama bin Laden. It'll be those behind the New World Order. Whatever is going to happen that they are going to blame on Osama bin Laden, don't you even believe it." You know the first one to talk about the New World Order in 1991? It was George H. Bush. I actually posted videos and I attached a link of him saying exactly that. Osama bin Laden was CIA agent Tim Osman and died in 2001. Here is the proof. There's an attached link. Less than 11 weeks later, his predictions would turn out to be fatally true. With a critical eye, Cooper examined the tense situations and connected the bits of information from his sources that allowed him to deconstruct the lies fed to the general public and construct his theory. His theory is identical to my theory. Naturally, he was a thorn in the authorities' spine. In July 1998, Cooper was charged with tax evasion. A warrant for his arrest was issued, but never executed. As a consequence, he was considered one of America's major fugitives and became a prime target of the U.S. Marshal Service in the year 2000. Cooper candidly spoke about his situation and became convinced he was being actively targeted by President Clinton's administration and the IRS. After the tragic event of September 11 unfolded, Cooper's radio show attempted to expose the massive conspiracy that led to the attacks. He pointed his finger at the federal government, accusing the authorities of planning a terrorist move and duping America's citizens and the rest of the world into believing a fabricated story. No different than what happened with Pearl Harbor, or the Gulf of Tonkin. This allowed them to sway public opinion in their favor and execute their plan. In his final broadcast on November the 5th, 2011, Bill Cooper talked about planning to write a book detailing his tour of duty in Vietnam. He said he was dedicating it to everyone who had served during the war. Later that evening, while he was home in Eagar, Arizona, the Apache County Sheriff's Department paid him a visit. He had been accused of brandishing a gun around, and the police officers had a warrant for his arrest. However, the officers pulled up in an unmarked vehicle without wearing uniforms and used trickery to draw him out. Sources claim the officers positioned themselves in the cul-de-sacs, often frequented by teenagers who would party and leave trash behind. The officers began making a lot of noise, and Cooper came out to confront them, believing they were nothing more than drunken juveniles. The officers would not identify themselves to Cooper, threatened to call the police. As he was heading back inside, shots were fired. The outcome saw a police officer being killed, but so was Cooper. Nobody knows who fired the first shot, and it is unclear whether Bill Cooper carried a gun at the time of his death. The mystery surrounding Cooper's death has led many into believing it was not accidental, but rather a carefully planned and executed plot to remove an undesirable element. You want to take a listen to the video that's attached. It's most interesting. It's Bill Cooper's prediction about 2001. Don't forget to click on that link that shows you that Osama bin Laden died. Absolutely insane. You know, with all of the press this has had, with all of the media that it's had, don't you think another commission is warranted? Huh? You might want to send this to President Donald Trump and ask him what the hell's he waiting for? Huh? There's no doubt in my mind, and there shouldn't be any doubt in your mind. John Bolton, who Trump just put in as national security advisor, was part of the administration of George W. Bush when the Twin Towers were taken down. Can you not see how insane this all is? Huh? Watch the clip. Look at the link. You let me know what you think. Might I end up the same way as Bill Cooper? Anything's possible. If that happens, you'll know why, won't you? Thanks for listening.